Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas A&M Aggies. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Bulldogs will kick it away and get this game going. Turner decides to fair catch this. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. It's caught downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Game moves the ball right near midfield. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Loses 3. Brings up 3rd down.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up.
Here we go. Blitz.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. Got to get pressure on the quarterback. But you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He shreds the tackle. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Now here's the toss play. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
And the Aggies trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loses 4. Brings up second and goal.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Coming up, second down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Foster. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the positive yards here. Down inside the 10-yard line, you're looking for anything to get closer to the goal line. Now it's going to set up third and goal. Got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
29 Philly.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a run to the left. Fighting him off. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Well, the running back looks like he's possessed on that run. No defender could get two hands on him long enough to bring him down, so he picks up a lot of those yards after contact.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the out route. They'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
So the offense faces third and short from the plus 26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Field goal try, no good. He missed it. A missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'd love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Stopped after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Brings up second down.
And now from the pistol formation. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
He's brought down at the 35. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down play coming up.
That's the end of the first quarter. Texas A&M 3, Georgia 0.
Got it. Low.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Gets loose now and heads downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, A&M.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. It's going to be incomplete. Tried to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First and 10 play coming up. Handoff to the left. Gets into space at the 50. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The Dogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
It's 3rd down for the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So second down after the incompletion. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Will he score here? And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good.
That makes the score. Texas A&M.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That's good for a first down near the 40.
But when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uni.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Snags it with throw. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. And the Aggies will line up to boot it away.
Punt formation to kick it away.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they rule him out of bounds.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
A new set of downs after that completion. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They'll run it here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And that catch is hauled in. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 34-yard try. No problem, knocks it right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They get him down after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of his sticks. Runner scoops out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that is a big-time play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. And they run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth. Shoes to go.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
And the Aggies will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. When they bring him down, blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. And he'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, the tight end grabs it over the middle. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That puts him on top in the second half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for his 6 points.
BAT is good, so they're in front now, 17-10. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Play action here on first down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Getting set. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Texas A&M 17, Georgia 10.
The Dogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Grab down the middle. It's Foster. Tackle, but first down.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, with the lead here, this is where you want to just take your time. The defense, as we know, they are looking to do anything they can to create an aggressive play to try to create a turnover. So you got to work that clock, but also protect the football. I'm sure the coach right now is preaching to all his guys and reminding them about ball security at this point in the game.
Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the shotgun.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here.
2-9 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
A completion sets up a second down play. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a play by the defense here late in the game, working with the lead. Good job of mirroring the ball carrier. Just walled him off. Nowhere for him to go before he can get out of bounds. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 20, past the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Aggies. And the interception taken to the house, a pick-6 potential game-changing play there. Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. And they recover from that right now. And looking to throw now on first down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
To me, anytime you see a one-on-one opportunity that you feel you can take advantage of it, you go after that matchup. This is a great play here by the quarterback and receiver.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Bulldogs are in the red zone now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The Dogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down and goal. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The back's got it. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. And that punt will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. Offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
It's second down.
Now it's second down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Got space, looking to score. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And they'll set up with the PAT. PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 24.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 14, set to kick it over.
And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. First down here for this offense. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do.